Morning, everyone. So, are you getting feedback that your leadership development program isn't giving you the leaders that you want? Well, I'm wearing brown this morning. The reason I'm wearing brown is because I'm going to be talking about floating and about a conversation I had with somebody walking their dog in a location like this that told me their story about what had happened with their leadership program and what they wish they'd had in place of it. But before we talk about that, let's just talk quickly about the colours. We've got the 3 green behaviours: thinking, communicating and improving. Those are the things that if your managers have them in their diary in the right proportion will take you, your people and your organisation upwards, make things better, because they're the essence of leading, and those are the things that leaders do. Then we've got the 2 amber behaviours: monitoring and directing. Now those are what keep things in balance, maintain status quo and manage risk, because they're the essence of supervising. And managers supervising is something we need. Not too much of it, but some of it. Then we have the red behaviours and the brown behaviours. And those are the things, if your managers have them in their diary too much, will take time away from the green and the amber stuff. And they'll take you, your people and your organisation backwards, make things worse. There's another one. There's blue behaviour. And blue is about living. That's about recharge, looking after your physical, mental, spiritual and emotional well-being. Getting plenty of recharge out of work so that you can bring the best of yourself to work. So the other morning I met somebody, I won't mention who they are, somebody who was walking their dog in the local area where I was walking mine. And we got chatting. And what was interesting, we got chatting about promotion. And when this person was promoted, they're a successful person, they worked for a telecoms company, and they were talking about when they were promoted to manager for the first time. And the story was quite familiar, right? They basically said, I was a really, really good techie, and we had somebody come in and help us through a period of transition as the CEO. And at the end of it, they said, actually, do you know what? Really, really impressed with what you've done. I think you'd make a great manager. And so I was promoted to management. And I'd been through all the leadership development courses on the company. But when I was promoted to manager, they said, I didn't really know what to do. And that sounds really bizarre, right? You've been on a leadership development course. And I asked the question, I said, so just out of interest, what were you learning on the leadership development course that meant you didn't really know what you should have done when you actually stepped up to management? And they said, well, they kind of taught me all these skills, how to have great one-to-ones, having difficult conversations, doing a performance improvement plan, coaching for beginners, all that kind of stuff. They taught me all these skills. They said, but the problem is that I was a techie and I was used to doing techie stuff. So when I stepped up to management, I didn't really know how to step away from the techie stuff. And so it kind of left me with no time. I didn't have any time to use all these new skills because I was still in that kind of techie mindset mode. And of course, I'm sitting there going, oh my God, this is amazing. You're actually telling the story. And so why am I telling you this? Well, I'm telling you this because it is possible that you're getting feedback from your people or from managers who have put their people through these leadership development courses that you've put in place. And the stuff that they're learning is necessary, it's needed. They're probably a really, really good course. But there's a gap, okay? And that person said it. The gap is that we don't spend time trying to alter the mindset of experts when we ask them to move into management, because it is a very, very different mindset. And so for me, it's about giving them an understanding about what the move to management will really mean, that it's putting down their old job and that it's investing in people. It's all about people. And if you want to do some of your old job, then do it in your spare time. But it's not the other way around. You don't do your old job and then manage in your spare time, because there ever is any time. That never works. So part of it is about mindset, resetting that mindset. Part of it is then giving them a method that helps them get the time to do what they need to do when they step up to management. And then lastly, it's about giving them more skills, better coaching skills, give them a sense about what they need to invest in their people and the kind of things they should be doing to get the most out of their people, to not just meet their targets, but smash them, okay? That's a gap. No leadership courses are teaching that. They're teaching all the skills, they're not teaching the mindset, and they're not giving people the time to use that mindset. And that's what Time to Lead is. Okay, that's the program I've created. I won't go on too much about it, but I often run tasters. So if you're getting this feedback from anywhere in your organization, poor culture, toxic management culture, higher than required attrition rates, so people leaving without people saying their managers don't have enough time to spend with them, etc. then your managers probably need time to lead. So if you go to diarydetox.com, there's a little button at the top that says attend a taster. Press that, and then when we run the next taster that can kind of show you some of the things that we'll teach people, then feel free to come along and have a look. But if you don't do that, all of the investment in your current leadership development will go to waste, and that would be a crying shame, because we should be investing in people and giving managers the time to lead. That's all I wanted to say. Hope you have a great day. I'm here at the Growth Hub today, writing the second edition of the book. Really looking forward to it. In the meantime, have a great day. Have a great week.